In 2004, a 10-year-old girl accurately predicted one of the deadliest natural disasters in modern history, and no one believed her at first. The girl's name was Telly. She was just 10 years old and lived in England with her parents. At that age, she was curious, intelligent, and paid close attention in school, especially during geography lessons. She had recently learned about earthquakes, ocean movement, and tsunami. At the time, it was just another topic in class. She never imagined it would one day save life. That same year, Telly parents surprised her with news that they were going on a family vacation to Thailand. So Telly was so excited. She had never been that far from home before, and Thailand sounded like a dream destination. Warm weather, beautiful beach, clear water, everything felt perfect. The family flew to Thailand and settled into a beachside resort. For the first few days, the vacation was exactly what they hoped for. The sun was bright, the ocean was calm, and tourists filled the beach. People were swimming, walking along the shore, taking pictures, and enjoying themselves. Nothing seemed out of place. Then one morning, a few days into the trip, Telly and her parents were walking along the beach when she noticed something strange. The ocean did not look the way it had before. The water near the shore looked thick and foamy. It was bubble and swelling in an unnatural way. The tide seemed wrong. Instead of gently coming in and out, the water was behaving strangely. Most people on the beach did not notice anything unusual. Some were lying on towels, others were standing near the water. Telly's parents kept walking, not thinking much of it, but Telly stopped. The moment she saw the water, something clicked in her mind. She had seen this before, not in real life, but in school. Telly suddenly realized what was happening. She remembered her geography lesson clearly. She remembered the pictures, the diagrams, the teacher's explanation. She turned to her parents and told them that the ocean looked exactly the way it does right before a tsunami hit. She told them a tsunami was coming. At first, her parents were confused. They had never experienced a tsunami and did not fully understand what one was. They tried to calm her down and told her everything was going to be fine. And they were like, "Oh, darling, sweetie, don't worry. Everything's going to be fine." They thought she was just being anxious or dramatic, but Telly was not guessing. She was certain. She looked around and saw dozens of other people on the beach, families, tourists, children. She realized that if she was right, everyone there was in danger. She started yelling, telling her parents and anyone nearby that they needed to leave immediately. Her parents still did not believe her. They told her to calm down and kept walking. And they were still like, "Honey, calm down. We are here with you. We won't let anything to happen to you." But what none of them knew was that far beneath the Indian Ocean, something catastrophic had already happened. A massive tectonic plate had ruptured beneath the ocean floor, triggering one of the most powerful earthquakes ever recorded in Asia. The earthquake released an unimaginable amount of energy, equivalent to tens of thousands of atomic bombs. That energy displaced enormous volumes of water, creating a tsunami that was racing across the ocean at nearly 500 miles per hour. In 2014, there was no tsunami warning system in the Indian Ocean. No emergency alert, no phones buzzing with warnings, no sign. The only warning anyone on that beach had was a 10-year-old girl. Telly continued begging her parents to listen. She followed behind them, repeating herself, insisting that they were in danger. When they still did not stop, she finally sat down in the sand and refused to move. She told them she was not going anywhere until they listened to her. Her parents were frustrated but eventually agreed to speak with a hotel security guard just to reassure her. As they started heading towards the hotel, the ocean behind them began pulling away from the shore. The water receded further and further back, exposing the seafloor. This was another major warning sign. Telly begged her mother to come with them, but her mother stayed behind near the water, still not fully understanding the danger. Telly and her father continued towards the hotel entrance, where they found a security guard. Her father explained that his daughter believed a tsunami was coming. The guard looked unsure until a Japanese man walking nearby overheard the conversation. He immediately recognized the word tsunami and understood what it meant. He told them the child might be right. That was when everything changed. The security guard immediately began evacuating the beach, shouting for everyone to leave and move inland. Telly's father frantically waved for her mother to come toward them. She was the last person walking away from the shore, and then they saw it. In the distance, a massive wall of water was rising. It was over 30 feet high and moving fast. This was only the first wave. Tsunamis are not single waves. They come in powerful series, one after the other. Panic spread instantly. People began running. Telly and her parents ran towards their hotel along with everyone else. Moments later, the waves slammed into the shore. The force was overwhelming. Water tore through palm trees, flooded streets, smashed buildings, and swept cars away like toys. Resorts and hotels were ripped apart. Furniture, glass, metal, and debris filled the rushing water, turning it into a deadly current. People who had been swimming or standing near the shore were dragged away. Others were trapped inside buildings as water rushed in. Many never had a chance to escape. The tsunami did not stop at Thailand. It devastated coastlines across 14 countries. Entire towns were destroyed. Around 230,000 people lost their lives, making it one of the deadliest natural disasters in recorded history. But on the beach where Telly stood, something incredible happened. Because of her warning, everyone on that beach escaped. There were zero fatalities. Telly and her parents reached the higher floor of their hotel just before the wave hit. Without her knowledge and determination, her parents and over 100 other people would not have survived. After the disaster, telling stories spread around the world. She was recognized for her bravery and intelligence and became known as the angel of the beach. She received award for her actions, and her story is now taught as an example of how education and awareness can save lives. A 10-year-old girl saw what adults ignored. She trusted what she learned, and because she refused to stay quiet, she saved lives.